Hey guys, it's Tommy here at Stadia Arcadia. I just thought I'd put out a little video because I've not done one of these for a while. Just have a bit of a chat really about the state of Stadia, where things are at the moment, some news for both me and the community. Really just a bit of a general catch up. And I recently took down all of my old media bar the London pop-up event because I think that one's still pretty important for me to have there. The Stadia Arcadia channel is going to be just bringing you everything to do with Stadia. So I'm going to be talking about games as they come out, maybe some reviews in time, but certainly plenty of playthrough in form of start to finish playthroughs, just random parts, live streams, things like Crucible. With Destiny, I'm still not massively got into it yet. It's not Destiny's fault. I just burnt out so much on Destiny 1 that I don't think I can do it again. But I really enjoy playing the multiplayer, so pardon me. I really enjoy the multiplayer aspect. I like the Crucible and raiding. Now, it's a catch-22. I have to get up to the right light level to raid with people, so I will get round to it. It's just not on my priority at the moment. Firstly, I mean, we're just around the corner, about to hit February, so the pro games that are coming out in February this month, I'm sure you've all seen them now. They are going to be Guilt and Metro Exodus. I'm currently playing through Guilt at the moment as a mini-series, just walking from very beginning all the way through to the end, not doing all the collectibles, all that sort of stuff. It's just me streaming, me playing the game, that I'm now at the point where it's scaring the crap out of me again. That's what I love. I'm rubbish at horror games, but Guilt has allowed me to build up a little bit to that rather than being chucked right in at a sort of a Resident Evil 7 or Outlast, that kind of thing. I can't even play Outlast, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a pussy, whatever, I can't do it. I just get to the first time where I'm scared, I'm like, yep, escape and quit, uninstall, gone, don't have to worry about it anymore. Not my kind of game. But Guilt it's refreshing because it's not just a horror game. There are plenty of puzzles in there. The art style is beautiful. One of my favourite games I've played in a while, actually. And it's not that surprising when you consider how good Rhyme was, that Guilt was always going to be built bigger and better than that was. And I feel like it is. The puzzles are fairly simple for the most part, but they're just engaging enough to mean that you can get through them without getting seriously frustrated. People are getting stuck. I got stuck on one for a good 25 minutes, half hour, but it didn't bother me. It just made the game take a little bit longer, which is fine. And then we've got Metro Exodus. It's a title I've not yet played because I just haven't had the money to spend out on it, if I'm honest, at the moment. And I've played the previous titles in the series and they're fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to getting into this. And the new DLC is about to drop soon. So it means that we can go through and play the game, the campaign as it is now, for free, and then we can just add the DLC onto the end of that, which I always think is the best way of playing it. I don't agree with playing games with a DLC before you've got through the campaign because you're just lessening what that was, to me. It's a personal point. While we're talking about the pro games, I also just want to quickly talk about the pro deals that are out at the moment. If you haven't seen, you can currently pick up Trials Rising for £8. I highly recommend that you pick it up if you can, because it's a great game, and for such little money there's a lot of enjoyable time out of that game. You get way more than £8 worth for it. It's frustrating at points, super frustrating at points, but it's just a fun game to play, and it's a challenge, which sometimes that's what we need. Sometimes we just need something to remind us that we are not gods. Also, Mortal Kombat. Great game, especially if you like your fighters. Personally, for me, I did just buy it. I bought the combat pack version, the deluxe version. Tried it out for just under the 2 hours. I have refunded it, and that is purely based on the fact it's not my kind of game anymore. It plays perfectly. It looks awesome. I've got some content which I will throw up actually at the end of this video, just so you can see a couple of the fatalities and things like that. It's great fun. It's just not a game I'm going to play, so I'm going to put that money into another title instead. Let me know what you think about the pro deals and the pro games for February in the comments below. Big thing to talk about. 15th of February. Make sure it's free. You've got a whole day of just a ridiculous amount of content around Stadia. We've dubbed it Triple S, SSS. It's Stadia Super Saturday, and it is going to be a game changer. A couple of weeks ago now, we had Saturday where we just had loads of events going on from different content creators, and it was just a great day for everybody involved, and you guys, the audience. It just meant you got a lot more content than you usually perhaps get. And this time round, we decided, let's be a bit more proactive about that. Let's do this on purpose. Let's make it a standing point for Stadia. So I don't actually know how many people are involved with it now. I'm sure it's over 15. We're all in collaboration with this. We have reached out to Stadia, Google Stadia, and there are things coming about. I'm not going to get into any details yet, but honestly, guys, it's going to be awesome. It's going to probably start with us over here in the UK, so nice and early, and we are going all the way through the day. And the guys that are over the pond in the States, they're going to be putting content out until early hours in the morning for our time. It's going to be a mix of everything. You're going to get gameplay in there. You're going to have just sort of chats and live streams, open mic sessions, probably some pre-recorded stuff in there as well. And it's all being hosted by Stadia Source, which, if you weren't aware of, I'm now part of. So I'm now on the editing team for Stadia Source. So you're going to see more content from me in the likes of reviews, podcasting hopefully in the future. It'd be nice for us to get up a regular podcast that's from the Stadia Source point of view rather than just my personal creation. It's a great move. It all came about a couple of weeks ago when I thought about branching out from Stadia and looking at other platforms and other games and so on as well. Long story short, I realised it was a mistake, but during that mistake, Dan reached out to me very kindly and asked if I would like to be a part of Stadia Source so that I could still contribute to the community on a direct Stadia basis as well. And of course, I was more than happy to take that offer up. And just yesterday, my first piece went live, which was my written guilt review. Go ahead and check it out on stadiasource.com. Let me know what you think. Either leave comments in the video for this or on the website, or both even. That would be even better. And also, while I'm thinking about it, if you're enjoying the content or you enjoy Stadia content full stop, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. You'll get all of my latest information, videos, everything will just come straight to you. You don't have to go looking for it. I am also hoping very soon to sort out a couple of episodes coming up with a couple of your other favourite content creators, which once we've got some dates and things set in stone on there, I will be more than happy to post up as a scheduled event. You guys can then come and follow that as well. Make sure you don't miss it. But really, I just wanted to say a big thanks to the content creators out there at the moment. You're all doing a fantastic job. It's no doubt that Stadia is doing what it's doing because there is so much support going on around it. We all know Google have had their mishaps with their miscommunications, the leak of the pro games for February not being confirmed for well over 24 hours, yet we had a random account, the Spanish account, confirm it in just a throwaway comment to somebody. You just can't write what's going on with these things, but you know what? As long as we're here and we're doing our bit and we're getting you guys the right information, I'm not too worried. The save point did what it needed to do. At the end of the day, that's only designed to be a catch-up on everything that's gone on in the month so far. It wasn't very exciting. There could have been something extra in there, but you know what? It is what it is. It served the purpose. We already know what we're getting from the last update before that. Anyway, nothing seems to have changed. But hopefully, they're going to be on board with our event coming in the middle of February and get a little bit more information out to you guys as well. We've reached out to some of the other developers and studios that we know have games coming to Stadia to see if we can find out a bit more about that, because that would be a great place for us to be able to give you more information on those titles as well. I'm sure everybody would love to find out more about what games are coming to Stadia and when. And if you are a part of this community, you're gonna find it out as soon as we know. So make sure you are keeping up with us. Twitter is a great place to do that if you don't have the time to be watching all the videos. Again, if you head over to stadiasource.com, you can see all of the affiliates, which is all the content creators that we work with, and you should be following each and every one of those. Everybody's got a different personality. You get different levels of content from different people in different formats. It's just the best way of getting your content. I'm going to wrap this one up now because it was only a very quick one. I hope you guys have enjoyed the content that I've been putting out. I've been putting out a few more live streams recently. I am going to finish my Guilt playthrough over the end of this week, hopefully. I'm also going to be looking at putting up some content around the Terminator event in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I've just got into playing Breakpoint. I feel like I should get a bit more to grip with it before I do the Terminator stuff. So I streamed some of that this morning. I'll stream some over the weekend. And I'm hoping to get a dedicated piece in on the Terminator event for you guys as well. If anybody's interested in playing that with me, that would be awesome. Just drop me a line. We'll sort something out. We'll find some time between our time zones. We'll get some live footage out there of the community playing together. You don't have to be a creator. I don't mind who you are. If you just want to play games, I'm more than happy to play games with you. I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Sorry I'm rambling now. Please, as I say, if you've enjoyed the content, give us a like and a subscribe, and make sure you follow on Twitter Stadia Source, which is at Stadia Source, and at Arcadia_Stadia for myself. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.